I'm bringing out my mother for sleeping with another woman's husband. She didn't ask that. I'm calling out my mother for sleeping with TB Joshua and having me. Remember, Lumumba said it. Until Nigeria will stand up and speak against the atrocities of the West, Africa will be great again.
He had the deputy Jesus. Everybody wanted to be close to the prophet.
A lot of Dominicans with dreams in their hearts for miracles have gathered here to witness the momentous arrivals of Prophet TB Joshua.
Fat riders in front and back by the side.
His private jet was very fancy. So inside, all the leather interior and of these dignitaries and presidents that could give him credibility.
He would display these world leaders on the stage to show everybody how powerful he was.
Man of God, I want to thank you.
This little place of miracles.
Anthem.
Good morning, Parliament. Our pleasure being with you here, sir. Thank you. It's early in the morning, but this trailing issue has instigated this interview.
Yes,
Today we want to ask you to comment on the BBC News documentary on late Prophet TB Joshua. We understand that you are not a Christian, Muslim, religion, or Satan. So we need your POV on this issue. Is it true? Could it be true? Is there an element of truth? Or what can you say about this BBC scandal documentary on TB Joshua?
Oh well, thank you very much. It's not funny, and it's not about those people.
They're afraid of his spiritual power.
They called to come and because I saw it, it's everywhere, and we can't sit as a Nigerian. When you say I'm not a Christian, I'm not a Muslim, I'm not a religious person, I'm a cultural man, and I'm a Nigerian, I'm an Earthling, right? So when you talk about things my interests, this fell into place. Yes, it's not about the religion, it's not about it's about us as black people, it's about us as Nigerians.
Of wonder in the middle of nowhere.
It's the BBC interview about TB Joshua. When I looked at it, I scrutinized it. It's so logarithmically arranged that you just go on Google, and once you Google, let's say you want to search for building collapse of synagogue to the all nations. This is what is going to come out, because you see they arrange their titles, very well. So these are what we call propagandas, and so that must stop. BBC must stop, the West must stop pushing their agenda with these malicious, subjects of this nature. You see, look at the initial issue today. BBC made an interview of a young man who needed a bit of publicity. He's been doing on a blog and stuff like that, but needed publicity, and they were able to cajole him into saying whatever he felt like saying about Nigeria, that when they go abroad, they're going to do this, they're going to do that, so that they can revoke some of our rights. Now they revoke the right for spouses who are traveling abroad for studies to bring their dependents. All of that is where they are heading. So where are they heading with this agenda? The undertone is what we look at. We are intelligent men. We don't just look at when you come out and say things. We want to look at what is behind the motive. We want to look at the broader picture. BBC must go if that is the case. BBC should leave Africa. If BBC's agenda is promoting Western agenda right here in Africa to destroy Africa, then they should go. Because we understand in the West, any African become a great person, all they're looking for is a way to nail and destroy the person. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So TB Joshua is a great man. I don't believe in anything. But TB Joshua, when you look at the Jesus principle, that's what you see in TB Joshua. They brought that Christianity to Africa. This is the game. They brought Christianity to Africa, right?
Yeah.
So, the Christianity, Africa has used our, because we have the highest level of IQ. We have used the Christianity, we have developed Christianity into tourism in Africa. We almost have more tourism, more religious tourism in Africa, like Israel, because of what great Africans have been able to build on.
Wait for me, Jesus, wait for me.
The whites, they didn't come to become disciples. It's when they got to the synagogue church, that's when the manipulation starts.
We count ourselves so lucky to have found